lasts and never ends. Toni, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire.
Well, hello to you. Happy Sunday to each and every single one of you. Welcome into another edition of Braylon Lee's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all you here in the building. Just got done watching the Braxtons and want to talk about it with y'all. So let's get into it, have some fun here. Fire is waiting, lows available, but either way, we gotta go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take down this iconic intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Glad to have all of you here. Now, I will say this, right? The energy of this episode, right? I don't know what it is, but it seems like on Braxton Family Values, the drama was always there, but I guess in this version of Braxton Family Values remixed, the Braxtons, it seems like the family issues are more palpable because now everybody is grown. Like we ain't got no little kids running around anymore. So this is adulthood with adulthood energy. There ain't no childhood energy in this anymore. And honestly, tell you the truth, like, I gotta put it, because I've been hearing things about Towanda, and listen, Towanda has always been the one that she's, up here, this, that, and the third, and da. And I feel like this, right? Towanda does not want Tamar Braxton around her, and it's like, when you show me who you are, you believe them, right? In the same token, Tamar has the right to pop off as well, so listen, that energy is around the world right now, because have you seen the world today? And then not to mention, too, can we also talk about God for a minute? Because, like I said in my description box, if Mama E heard any one of her daughters say, if you don't sin, Jesus died for nothing, if any one of those daughters said that, Mama E would have slapped the piss out of them, okay? Listen, I don't know what church house you honestly believe you can walk up in, whether it's Full Gospel Baptist Church, AME, Kojic, what have you. I don't know of what church you think you can walk your black ass into and say, if you don't sin, Jesus died for nothing, and you don't come out there without your ass getting beat. I just don't know that person. I just don't know. I don't know them. Okay, so I just want to just kick that off first. Because, child, this episode had a lot. So let's get to it, everybody. Let's get to it. So we kick off the episode with being in Atlanta. And Tamar and Phil are still having their lunch. Tamar feels that her sisters hate her that much. I feel like this. Could they hate you? Yes. But child, there are bigger enemies than Tamar Braxton out here in the world that's causing chaos, hell, and destruction. Just saying. I do feel like maybe the hate has been because of time and space, and so because of that they have a hate for you, but to genuinely hate your sisters to the core, where it's like, if something bad happened to her, I don't wish nothing bad on her, but I don't wish nothing good for her either. I don't think that can be there. I don't think it should be there, right? That's just me. And Phil says, is there another trip or a retreat? I get Phil trying to be helpful, but bruh, unless you paying for it, you need to shut up. Because let me tell you something, reality TV plus trips or retreats have never worked out well. ever on reality TV. Let's keep it a buck. So Tamar feels that it's too late and she is done taking it. And she said that she would never come back to the show, but she came back to be a solution for peace. So then we're with Toni and Trina. They are at a furniture store decorating Trina's office. It's a small office. And so as Toni was looking through Trina's phone, she saw Von's slong that Trina licked it, sucked it, and she enjoyed it. She enjoyed it delightfully. I'm paraphrasing, but basically Toni looked at the spate, and I can put this. Toni looks at what Trina gives an oral transaction to. Listen, Trina said oral transaction. Okay, listen, I'm just repeating what Trina said. So, Von is doing just okay. As you guys know, he has congestive heart failure. But we also learned that his mom passed away from it. Now, of course, us black men don't really go to the doctor like that because we feel like we gotta, do everything on our own. That's not the case. Go to the damn doctor. And I know for everybody who's a naturalist and a herbalist, this, that, and the third, it's nothing wrong with using the earth to heal yourself. But we also have black doctors that have done the work. And it makes no damn sense whatsoever for you to be in pain when you can go to a doctor that has done the work and you could still be here. That makes no sense to me. We all need to do better at that. Black women, they go because they got to get their mammograms for breast cancer. Okay, so we got to do better as well. But really, everybody should be going to the doctor for their health. Because, listen, have you seen the world today? We don't know the day, nor the hour, nor the minute, nor the second. That could be our last day. Amen, somebody? So Toni actually prays, and they did this, green screen background of Trina being in a church house. So then Toni says that she's an interior designer, she's a real estate agent, a doctor, and a chef. First of all, listen, I'm sure the Toni Braxton home collection would be amazing, right? But that's different than you actually having went to design school to learn how to design the interior of a home. Real estate agent, Toni said that because Trina and her will be looking at homes every weekend. So Toni feels like she's a real estate agent because she knows what looks good. It's a lot more than that. You got to know square footage. You also have to make sure for the client that there is something out of it for them, right? You got to know what escrow is, closing costs, and a lot of other terminology. Being a doctor, now listen, you do have lupus, but that don't make you a doctor. It makes you a doctor on lupus because you know what you're going through. But to be a doctor and to know lati-dati and everything when it comes to being a doctor, no. And a chef, no. Just because you have a nice kitchen and get the best ingredients does not make you a chef. Moving on. So there's this leaf that Trina wants to get. She wants to put, grassy moss balls. The grassy moss balls that are, garden inspired. When you go into a lobby, you see, the water fountain and all that good stuff. But Toni is judging the leaf. I'm just like, good Lord Jesus. But congratulations to Trina for being a real estate agent. I really do see her on HGTV sometime soon. So then we're with Sean, Towanda, and Brian, who is Sean's groomsman, and they are at a place called Hilltop Flyers. And apparently Sean is a master pilot for RC helicopters. Now, I will say this, growing up, I played with RC, cars, remote control cars, which has been a long time since I played with one of those. But the RC helicopters is cool. Now, I will say, if I had my own place, I would definitely do like one of those camera drones. You know what I mean? Because think about this. In the media industry, before it would just be Steadicam. So you will have a cam on your chest, you'll have a cam on your shoulder. But now, for those intense shots, you can get a camera drone, send it up in the sky, and get so many different shots. Like, honestly, I would have a side hustle as a camera drone operator. I really would. I would just go to the location and make a bag every shoot. That's what I would do. And not to mention too, drone racing, so cool as well. But back to that was just a side note. But back to the RC helicopter. So Trina does this, you know, loop de loop, right? She does a flip and of the helicopter. So it's 1 week until the wedding, and there's a guy named Larry that Sean knows, and so Sean wants to hook up Mama E with Mr. Larry for the date. And Mama E is down for the date, right? So very, very good. So then we were Trina at Trina and Vaughn's house, and so Trina is cooking gyros, trying to cook healthy food, and something fell on the floor. And Trina said, "Don't you eat? Don't you eat? Don't you eat off that floor?" And he did. Oh my Lord Jesus, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord. So then, when Vaughn was at the doctor, right? Vaughn and the doctor were talking, and Vaughn did not want Trina in the room with the doctor. And the reason why he did not want Trina in the room is because Vaughn asked if he was going to die in 2, 3, 4, or 5 years. And the doctor said it could, or if the right things are done, then it will be good. And Vaughn said that that's not Trina's responsibility. Sir, there is no way in hell you were going to be able to say that to Trina and her not feeling away. There's no way. My wife, I'm not married, but if I did have a wife and she said that she had congestive heart failure and she tell me I'm not her responsibility, God help her whole existence. Because you're not going to sit up here and tell me that I'm not responsible for your health. No. No, we in this thing together, okay? I don't have congestive heart failure, but that don't mean that I shouldn't care about you. Your issue is my issue. My issue is your issue, okay? So I felt Trina on that. I really, really did. And then we're with Toni Stylist. So Toni Stylist is giving options for Towanda's wedding, and he has different shades of blue. And the colors are lavender, brown, and white. And so there's only one brown option. Thankfully, it pulled off, right? And denim is graduating from I think it's a college for retail fashion design. And Denim also has autism. So shout out to him and shout out to Diesel as well. Kenny and Toni have raised some wonderful sons. And anytime that we can see Black excellence happen, I'm always here for it. But very, very good. So then we get to the double date, right? We get to the double date. The vibe is vibing. So Sean and Towanda are there. And then Larry and Mama E is there, right? And so, they're saying the vibe up. Where's Larry from? He's from New York, and he doesn't have an accent, all this stuff. And so Sean gets a call. Excuse me, I gotta go. And so then, Tawanda's like, do you not think it'll be easier to look across from Mr. Larry? Like, can you get up, Mama, and sit right here? I'll wait till Sean comes back. And then Towanda leaves. They booked it, right? But then, Mr. Larry and Mama E, they start talking, conversing, and everything else. It seemed like it was a flow to them. And there was some familiarity of North Carolina. And here's the thing. Larry did not get an invite to the wedding. I'm like, Sean, this is supposed to be your homeboy. Sean, what are we doing here? Like, if you're going to set somebody up, wouldn't they usually have an invite to the wedding? But I understood why Sean and Towanda did that. So then Mama E asked, I don't have an escort to the wedding. Would you like to come with me? And so, Mr. Larry choked. And he said, I would be, I'm flattered, and then I would be honored. And then he said, I'll make sure we're on the dance floor, I don't hurt your feet. So I can see something with Larry and Mama E. You know what I mean? Because Mama E, listen, she I mean, she's looking good for God's sakes. To use a term of phrase from Mama E, yes, indeed. But I thought that was a very beautiful moment there. So then we're at Tamar's production office now. I'm gonna just say this: why does Tamar's production office look like a house? Because to me, a production office is like you in a corner suite. Now, some offices, they're on a back lot. Some offices are in a building, but that looks like a house to me. Tamar. I'm just giving them, but unless that is the Tamar Braxton content house, now that could be that, right? So Taz is a medium, and Taz was on Tamar Braxton Get Your Life, which was a limited series show on WeTV. And so Taz and Tamar are talking about, Tawanda's wedding, that Tamar was never invited and learned from Orgy that she got disinvited, right? And Tamar wants peace for her son. And so there's door one where Tamar wants peace for her son. And then door two is Tamar wanting peace for the whole family. And so Tamar says, I want to go through door one to get to number two. So very good conversation. I will say this. Is Tamar a lot to deal with? Yes. Can Tamar do the most? Yes. But I truly, truly, truly believe that Tamar really does love her family. I sincerely believe that there is no doubt in my mind that if anyone from were in trouble, I truly believe Tamar would be there to help. Without question. I really, really, really do. I really, really do. You know what I mean? So yes. And it hurt to see Tamar in that capacity because we don't really see Tamar get emotional like that. Um, because Tamar is .com. You know what I mean? So it was nice to see, it was nice to see Tamar be human. You know what I mean? So it was very, very nice to see. So, yes, indeed. Very, very, very good. So, with that being said, after that, now we get to faizon love. So, Trina is showcasing the house to faizon love the community. And this home actually looks really, really nice. So, it's its own 2.2 acres, 6,000 square feet, 5 beds, 5 baths. So, everybody gets their own room and bathroom. And then plus there's 2 unfinished beds in a bath in the basement, and it's on a private lake. Okay, so I have to tell you, this house tour was so funny because I felt for Marcus. I really did. So he was like, there was one of the rooms upstairs, and Faison said, so after you get done having an orgy, I'm like, wait a minute, Faison, what the bro, what are we doing here? I just couldn't tell you. I'm like, what are we doing here, bro? Like, are we really doing this? Are we really doing this? Are we sincerely doing this? I would just laugh my behind up. Like he was acting a fool, not acting a fool, but acting a fool, not acting a fool, but acting a fool. And Trina was like, I actually appreciate it because um, it made it light the open house light. You know what I mean? Because sometimes when you're doing an open house, it can be heavy and trying to make sure you remember all the details of the house and remember how much it costs and this, that, and third, all in real time and stuff. But at the end of it, Trina did get an offer, right? So it's not finalized, but it's on the way to being finalized. So congratulations to Trina. Yes, indeed. We can give it up for Trina. And that was a good time. And honestly, I do see her being on HGTV showcasing homes. And honestly, to tell you the truth, I don't know why celebrities don't do that more often. Like now, I know House Hunters, for those of you who don't know, House Hunters has a little bit of reality TV trickery. I think it's the 3 homes, but these 3 homes were presented to them, and then they had to choose one out of the 3 that allegedly the production company gave. Yeah, but that's neither here nor there. But I do believe Trina could, go over HGTV, get another bag too. So then Erica, MJ, and Trina, they're talking about the Tawanda's cast, right? And so Towanda comes in with her and Sean's daughter, Brookie. And Tawanda's like, well, they had to take it off and then put it back on. And then Towanda actually took off the cast and was like, oh wow, shocking concept. I'm fine. And all those ladies were like, why did you lie? I mean, I kind of get it because, it's the element of surprise. But still, those are women who have been there for you. Like, you could let them, just be honest from the jump. But she does have to put on a brace. So, the cast is up, but she has to put on a brace for the wedding. But it will be purple. Now, Trina says she could, bejewel it, but Towanda said it will be bejeweled ghetto. I'm just like, can you have some fun? Can you have a soul? Can you have a frequency of joy here? Like, good damn. Like, you don't just want to see a black cast. I mean, at least it'll be a purple. You don't want to see a black brace. At least can be in purple, but that's neither here nor there. So then we're in Los Angeles, right, for Denim's graduation. And congratulations, Denim, once again. Just great stuff. And so as Toni was being a proud mama bear, this, that, and the third, they come to the garage, and apparently somebody has parked in Denim's spot. Y'all, Denim got a very nice Mercedes electric Maybach. Okay? Listen, it was smooth. It was blue for Denim. And you know what? Honestly, let me tell you the truth. I am never mad at any black celebrity, white celebrity, what have you. I am never going to be mad at somebody who is utilizing nepotism for their kids when they've done the work to be able to execute that. And Toni has worked very hard. Her kids cause no trouble. So listen, I want to do the same thing for my kids. So listen, they may not get a Maybach. That's a little expensive. But we can get them an Escalade. We can do a little something. But more than likely, I'll probably have a brand new just spin off that way. But no, congratulations to Denim. I thought that was a really, really, really cool gift for sure. So then we're at rehearsal day. We are at rehearsal day with the family, except, Tamar, right? So Jamie is like, whatever you do, don't park back over here. I don't care what you heard. Park in the parking garage. And so basically, Sean and the men are getting ready to, walk up and make it do what it do. And the rehearsal's going well. And I have to say, to see the family having a joyful moment is very, very good. Because let me tell you something. Sometimes with reality TV, it's like, why do I watch this? But we also watch for not just the drags, but for the joys, right? So very, very well done. Y'all, that is your Braxton Season 2, Episode 6 after show. I think last time we got, 8 episodes, I think. So I think we're almost at the finale. But then again, hey, maybe we got extension and maybe it might be 10 episodes. But we will review it until it is over. Until it's over. We'll take a little commercial break, and we'll be back. More Brainley's Virtual Tour live right after this. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this. Rolling.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Braille only got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylonly's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylonly's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylon Lee got the vibe tonight. One thing's to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylon Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved as a creator of power, to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be, Braylon Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth, we're free, trust and believe. It's entertainment, news done away with. Braylon Lee, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. Just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to that, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward,
with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi, marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and Mira's commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Power 923 Jams and the Arkansas Minority Health Commission encourages you to take the COVID-19 vaccine to help keep you and your loved ones safe. Involved in our community, the People Station, Power 923 Jams. KIPR Pine Bluff, Little Rock, KFOG, Little Rock, a Cumulus media station. And now, back to the jams. Hip-hop. Drake.
Girls want girls where I'm from. Yeah, well, girls want girls where
R&B. J. Howell.
Just 'cause I love you and you love me.
And now, bumping back-to-back continuous music with another fresh new jam. Heard here first on the People Station, Power 923 Jams. Power 9.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
I'm loving it.
And I'm loving y'all right back. Welcome back into Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all you here in the building. Well. Whew, Lord. Well. A lot going on YouTube. It's always interesting when people can't stand on their own. Ain't that something? Child, listen. Yes, indeed. We are still live on tour. Just talked about the Braxtons. Like I said, very, very interesting. Let me see something, because I think the next episode is the what? Let me see, the Braxtons. We can get a sneak peek for the next episode. Okay, let's see what this is here. Okay, that's the wedding rehearsal. Let me see. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's a sneak peek here. No, I'm not seeing a sneak peek yet. Seeing a lot of BravoCon content though, for sure. Nope, I'm not seeing a sneak peek for next week's episode. Damn! Not seeing it. So yes, indeed, there y'all. We're just chillaxing. Glad to have all you here. By the time we get to an hour, Jesus Christ, sorry y'all. By the time we get to an hour, I probably will just be chilling. I've been chilling out all day, but like I said to y'all, we will review the Braxtons. And like I said, if you missed our Ready to Love panel yesterday, please go back and watch. It was a little hard to hear Solana, but I think Solana said she was out about it. And then with Q, I think with him, he sounded low, but we can kind of hear him. But yes, indeed. So y'all are definitely digging into that. I appreciate y'all. That is the crew there, myself, Q, Gigi, and Solana. We are a mighty foursome. Yes, indeed, we are. So good stuff there. And then the house tour, shout out to y'all on the vertical stream. Y'all really liked it, 70 views. And of course, Klay Thompson and Disney using AI content. It's always something around here, ain't it? Yes, indeed, it is. But yeah, just chillaxing here. Yes, indeed. So yeah. We'll take another commercial breaky break, and we'll be back with more Brainley's Virtual Tour Live right after this, everybody. Yes, indeed. Roll it.
Introducing the greatest escape in the Caribbean, the island you've been waiting for. Welcome to the... Introducing the greatest escape in the Caribbean, the island you've been waiting for. Welcome to the Great Life on Great Stirrup Cay. This is the greatest pool you've ever seen life. 28,000 square feet of it. And the epic water park life. It's where you can truly experience the whoa life. And the floating through paradise life. It's time to escape to a mind-blowing, sky-high tower of water slides, and the here we go life. Escape to the one more please wherever you please life, and kick it into high gear. Escape to where you can kick back and relax. The great life is waiting. Escape to the incredible new Great Stirrup K, only with Norwegian Cruise Line.
When we start a project, we always start with story. That story is key. So we began with the story of the Waturi people. The myth of the Waturi people is that long ago, they set out on their outrigger canoes looking for a new home. There was a legend that said they could only find this new home with the help of this mini golden-finned fish called kanuku. And they searched across Pacifica and Polynesia, and they visited all these islands. They went to Bali and Tahiti and went as far as Rapa Nui, Easter Island. Along the way, they made friends, collected sort of the culture, and they sailed on and on and on, and they almost to the edge of the world. There, to their amazement, was Kanuku. And she turned to the people and said, "You are ready." Turned and swam away. They followed, and within a day, they caught sight of this smoking mountain on the horizon, which was Volcano Bay. And it was pristine, beautiful, lush, everything that they would want in a home. And that's the backstory that informs everything we do in our design. The idea here is to create the best experience. We know what our guests want. They want the thrill and excitement of our theme parks, but they also want a place where they can relax and chill out and feel pampered. Nobody wants to stand in line. And so we said, let's get rid of them. Nobody wants to carry rafts up a ride tower all the way to the top. So we said, let's do that for you. Exhilaration and excitement and relaxation. That's what you're gonna get at Volcano Bay.
Open your eyes.
Think of the one place you've always wanted to see.
This is where our magic comes from?
They say if you dream a thing more than once,
Please, please, please.
it's sure to come true.
Everything you see exists together in the great circle of life.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun.
I told you she was tricky.
Life is full of possibilities. What do you want to be remembered for?
The world is in our hands, and we gotta do something with it.
I just want to say a word of thanks to all the artists, the workers, and all of you. The young and the young in heart. You helped make this dream come true.
I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
So good. I had to tell you twice. Welcome back into Brainley's virtual tour live. Glad to have all you here. We're just chillaxing on a Sunday. Glad to have all you here in the building with me. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We're just chillaxing. Yes, indeed. Just chillaxing right now. Yep. That's all we're doing, y'all. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, So yeah, we're just chillaxing here, y'all. I ain't got really nothing too much else. I don't think. And I've been seeing all of the, you know, reality TV stuff from BravoCon. It's been a lot of BravoCon news for sure. So it's been a lot of BravoCon news. So. So yes, indeed. I'm excited for Karen Huger to be able to. I'm excited for Karen Huger to be able to do her interview with Andy Cohen. I think this is the first time that Andy Cohen has actually went to somebody's house in the Bravo universe, right? So this is huge. So I hope that the interview went well, and we'll see what it is at the end of the season. Speaking of that, when does Ari Trophy come back on? Ari Trophy. They got a lot of BravoCon merch. I can tell you that. You get that online right now. Let's see here. I'm trying to see what the date is. When is it coming back is the question. No damn date. Okay, let me go back. Mid-season dates. Okay, let's see the schedule. HGTV. Oh, that's good. She received a standing ovation at BravoCon, Carrie here. That's what's up. Like you never left. That's amazing. Now, hopefully, Karen, she'll take responsibility, and then we'll make it, do what it do. Okay, so new episode tonight. So it'll be out tonight. Okay, cool. So that's what I was trying to find. So we will review that Monday, everybody. So yes, indeed. So, oh man. So yes, indeed. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. So this indeed. All right, y'all. One more break, and then we'll be back right after this. Just one more break, everybody. And roll it.
Yeah, we hustle all day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me, work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Ay, hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder.
Welcome to Copeland's.
Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big, or if you like, too small. Copeland's, there's always something good.
Here you leave today and enter a world of
World of princesses. A world of villains. And heroes.
Raise your sabers.
A world of other worlds.
A world of all the favorites.
A world of throwbacks. A world of
for whatever you love. Infinite worlds await.
Sweet morning dew, one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. God, you were found. I come from your face. Our son is your son.
Welcome to the celebration.
We always got that.
I want you to leave here today with happiness. I want you to leave here with
I'm loving it.
Indeed, I'm loving y'all right back. So, listen, I think that this episode had a lot for sure. Like I said, with Tamar, I definitely feel for her. You know, you still love your fan, but you also want your family to listen to you. Towanda, child, Just give Tamar her money back. Don't be a Latasha Scott, because you see what has happened to her. Nobody likes her in the culture. Not here, not there, not anywhere. Okay. Toni, congratulations to them and Diesel for graduating. I think that's absolutely wonderful. Shout out to Mama E for getting her groove back potentially. I think Michael is still with Wanda. Excuse me. Like I said, I will never forget that trip where Wanda was the one that said, no, I actually wanted him to have a relationship with y'all. So it was Michael Braxton that cut off his own daughters. So the mistress really, well, she did what she did. She owned up to it, and she has been fighting for all of them to have a connection. So I'll never forget that. So that was a heavy episode. So yes, indeed. So yeah, but as we get ready to head on out of here, because we're almost rather at a full-fledged hour. So yes, indeed, yes, indeed. Oh my God. So yeah, we'll review Potomac. We're still reviewing Potomac rather, of course. Ready to Love. The season just kicked off. You're only 2 episodes behind. And then, of course, Married to Medicine will be back as well. So a lot going on here. And yeah, we're just chilling out, making it do what it do. Always new content over here for you all. Always new content for y'all over here. Yes, indeed. So. Yes, indeed. Hey, one person, welcome in. Just chillaxing here. Just chillaxing. I try to give a full hour. I know the review was like in 20 minutes, but like that was literally it. So I try to give y'all at least a full hour of content here. But anyway, thank y'all so much for being here. One love, much love, all love. I feel the love and send it right back to you. Yes, indeed. Like I said, Monday we'll talk. Brand new show at 11 a.m. And then Potomac at 6 p.m. So yes, indeed on Monday. So it should be a good time ahead with all of you. If I see anything else happening in the culture, I may or may not go live, but it really is an off day. But I said I would give y'all the Braxtons review, and I did just that. So at least I can, hold my live stream still up on YouTube. Child, with that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Before that, Daily Bow of Airtime, because y'all know we always do that. I know I started the show at 2 o'clock, but still, the Daily Mo of Air is recognize that family is family. I think that's the thing I can definitely say. Sometimes your family will test your nerves because they know you can handle it when it comes to being responsible. So I feel like the first thing about family is, regardless of whoever talks about your family, you make sure your family is protected. That's the first thing I tell you. The second thing is, when family disagrees, there's a root cause of the disagreement, but are you going to let that root cause dictate y'all connection? Just keeping it a buck. Because 2 perspectives can be true, right? You can support who you can support, or you have the right to support who you want to support. But also, 2, if you're family, you're supposed to protect family. 2 things can be true. But are you going to be right, or are you going to be happy? That's the second question I have for y'all. But finally, when it comes to family is family, do not let time dictate your movement. Because like I said, this is not Super Mario. We can just restart the game. They have 3 new lives. I wish it was that way. It's not. So, with that being said, now it's time for the best outro. Hey, everybody. 3 people in the building. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm just chillaxing. I talked about the Braxtons and everything. Yes, indeed. Glad to have you here. With that being said, I will turn off my camera now because we've done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, indeed. I know that usually I'm on at 6 o'clock, but I decided, hey, why not come on at 2 o'clock? So, but yes, indeed. With that being said, everybody, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you weren't born special, because you were always born a blessing, and trust you may not be where you want to be. By the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Wise one thing to call yourself is nothing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. Hopefully, by spending time together, we'll bring together. And always remember, we're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or, my Lord, just trying to navigate being in a family that's trying to find their function, like the Braxtons are. Make sure the replay is not just for if you watch it, not just for you listen to it, but for you want spirits again. I love you, I value you, I embrace you all. Always remember, see what we got, give it, see what we got, give it, see what we got, give it. Whatever obstacles you've overcome, where successes you have achieved upon this particular day. I'm extremely proud of you, but no one else is proud of you. Be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all listen. Truly, when you go off, right, make sure you're going off because it's something that matters to you. Because we have a lot of people going off, but they ain't saying nothing of importance. Sincerely. Everybody that went off in the civil rights movement, right, they had something to say. Everybody that went off in the Black Lives Matter movement, even though some of the money, right, for the Black Lives Matter movement went to other things, it's not the third. Still, that does not dictate how everybody moved, right? Because we needed that movement. And that movement was not about excluding any other lives, but it was saying Black Lives Matter, period. It's not Black Lives Matter in addition to everybody else. No, Black Lives Matter. So if you're going to go off about something, please be coherent. Please make sense. But most of all, recognize that when you do go off, that if I ain't jiving, people got the right to check that vibe about what you have to say. Commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's come, for the blessing on the way for you, me, all of us, as a society, as people, as culture. I feel a lot in the right, but I know the day is still going on. Okay, that's just the outro I normally do for the evening shows. But anyway, one love, much love, all love. I feel love is in right back to you. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful rest of your Sunday, everybody. Love you all.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make.
Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stinks a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not.
Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
Child Redman over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Redman over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Redman over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.
Hey, Florentin, I hope all is well with you, good sir. Good to see you. Glad to have you here. Just got done talking about the Braxtons. Thank you for coming through, my friend. Love you as always. Just chillaxing, my friend. Just chillaxing and just resting in my peace, brother. As always, love you, Val. I appreciate you. We'll talk in the DM because I think we do have another show coming up. I don't know if Florentin wanted to showcase his Epcot hotel or not, but I think I might have something for y'all in the morning. Maybe. We'll see. But yes, indeed. And of course, Potomac we'll talk about at 6 o'clock. So, but we'll see. The thing I want to talk about, it may either be at 11 a.m. so I can go ahead and get out the way. It'll depend on the destinations of the morning, or it may be a bonus show, but we'll talk about that soon enough. All right, love you, my friend. Talk soon.